recipe. Now who you represent? We obey divine laws. Look, forget the president. We want who he works for. Corporate America, yeah, corporate agenda. Return to sender. Great pretenders, yeah, it's big business. They thriving off the rat race, living off of ignorance. They killing for the paper chase. They willing to die. Defending a lie, believing it's bliss, but up in the sky, right, and over my head, look, there is a sign, right, these are the times, just see what's inside, and it's way before Columbus came, before the slave trade, before the guns and the whips and the iron chains, before them southern trees, or the strange fruit, it's blood at the leaves, and it's blood on the root. Look, I recall, I'm sitting on the porch, I'm waving at the neighbors, it's coffee in the paper, something like a sweet shop, like wine candies, pop rocks, is daddies in short shorts and tall socks? Oh, my mama hands on her hips, strutting through the edge of the block, hooping and hollering cause you wet up in the fire hydrant. It's pinatas on the clothesline, birthdays was always the best days. Cause mama made the sandwiches and cut the ends just the way we like them. It's nothing like your cousin that jump rope with telephone cords. A skate with one skate on, now fast forward. I remember it's days for the start of September, but for the fender niggas hanging out the window, traffic is drastic. A sister ran out of gas, police passed and asked what's the problem, ma'am. She said, help, sir. You see, I got my son and my daughter. No food or no water, cops told her pray harder. Joy cometh in the morning and she looking like whatever. I hope we live to see tomorrow, fast forward. Bulldoze, no porch, no sweet shop, no pop rocks, we pop pills. Anything to ease the feel, to numb the pain. Look, it's not enough a finger to point the blame. A cock back and point aim. Point blank, you dead wrong, your point's made. No dependence upon the system that made us slaves. You asking how we living? It's poverty stricken. Like a dollar out of 15 cents for 5 loaves and 2 fishes. A penny for a wish, a thought. Think about it. It's government plotted. Conspiracy's the theory, hear ye, come one, come all, and see the day they made New Orleans fall. Yeah, it feels good just to be back home, though it's the folks trying to make it they own a different beat. Same song, want us to sing along, and second line to the suffering, second in line to cop the win, familiar trends. Inject the poison in the people, then you murder them. Slow burn, take turns, yeah, we at it again. From slave ships to Greyhound, fleur de lis again. Like, okay, well, I get a little angry when I do that.
Wow, like for real. Yup.
Thank you, guys. So we're gonna do, let's do these 2 pieces and then we're gonna go. Y'all are still okay, yes?
Yes.
It's so good to be around family. Let us be mindful. Cautious not to be caught up in appearance, things are not always as they seem. It's like wolves dressed in clothing of sheep. They say beauty, right? They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But what happens when the beholder views violence and destruction as pretty? Or the continued oppression of a people as extravagant? Or the outright act of genocide as lavish? Piece together a plan to make an entire race vanish from the face of the planet. How pretty. Famished children paraded for pennies, peace game. Just because our eyes don't see no chains, it don't mean the chains ain't swinging. It don't mean the bodies ain't hanging. There was a man found a few months ago. No pants, no shirt, just a rope and a stare. Some hope and a prayer. Careful because the glare can blind you or hog tie you to the back of a truck and watch fingers and feces, urine and toes leave trail for curious onlookers. How beautiful. All dressed up with nowhere to go but downtown. There is a club called Some Like It Hot, and hell is the street it is on. There is no need for the lights because the fires stay burning, and then they say they need more space. It gets kind of tight when you stuck between a rock and a hard place, or one cop banging a baton at your back and the other one click-clacking the Glock in your face. Really, how pretty is it when all them spirits come to pay you a visit, and all that blood can't be washed off of your hands, and all that money just can't be spent, for it is written, when the wicked spring is grass and workers of iniquity flourish, it is so that they may be destroyed forever. Now that's for us, that's what's beautiful. To the people who find pretty in the laughter of babies, or the growth of a garden, or the gaze in mama's eyes, or in daddy's diligence. Beauty is the goodness of God and the magnificence of his works. in the perfection of her word. Within real beauty, there is no deceit, only wisdom and prosperity, serenity and peace, and certainly there are no wolves making a mockery of the sheep. Part 2 said, I'm from a stock that pitch cocktail bombs and hand grenades. We pour cayenne pepper around the perimeter of a building to keep the police dogs at bay. I'm the past party in a desire housing project in New Orleans. I'm a nigga turn the gun on the National Guard, take a long, long look. I'm a cook in the kitchen asking the missus to taste the dinner. Take a long, long sip, cause death ain't always this good. It's always stockings. It's a lifeless body rocking backwards and forwards. It's a boy sad 40 sometimes in front of church house. It's a man 43 years old stuffing his penis into a 9-year-old girl's mouth. No, that don't always taste good. This don't sound like something I want to eat off when I hear them say. It was like a train came through the room, left mama so depressed she was unable to move until this one day. It was like a few months after the hurricane. Husband and child found the Trinity bloody in bed. His wife, his son, his other daughter was dead, and on the end table there was a letter that read, it said, I couldn't stay here, not for 1 minute longer, and it made no sense for me to leave here alone, so who would take care of my babies with their mama gone? I'm telling you, that ain't always good. It'll leave you fitting for water and food. It'll riddle up your body in the Audubon ballroom. They'll El Haj Malik El Shabazz you. And dethrone you in a Lorraine hotel. They'll whisper to your body where folks can tell if you in it still or not. Tell them, mama, keep that casket open. Let all the world see. It ain't just burning in Mississippi. Hell is hot wherever you be. From the rooftop to the cell block. Step on up to the auction block and bend over. Touch your toes, show your teeth, lift her titties, examine his balls. Now this can damn near sound like a hip-hop song, but it's slavery at its peak, huh? Purpose for all the freaks. They'll warn you caution when you speak. Can't afford the truth to leak, but we'll say blessed are the meek, and all the ones who make peace, and all the ones who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for we say theirs is the kingdom. Earth is their inheritance, so no matter how treacherous, they'll try to trap us in the trenches. They'll dig deep for ditches, but all that matters is this. It's like which side will we pick, huh? Which path will we choose? It's either win or lose, because death don't come in vain. Not for us to remain enslaved or our spirits to remain in cages. It comes so we might be courageous to fulfill our obligation to our God and all creation, to stand in determination, able to look death straight in the face